Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am here with a triple library pocket with one 6x6 sheet of paper. So originally I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a library pocket with a 6x6 paper, but I feel like I've done that, so I wanted to switch it up. And I want to show you that, of course, this can be pretty simple and flat. So if you're doing flat mail, you know, it can be really flat and just plain, kind of simple. But you can also, if you're doing swaps, make it, add a little bit of fun in it, and can really add a bunch of things too. So it really just depends what you want, something a little bit more flat, or dress it up for your swaps, which, you guys, I have been playing with those gingerbread dies, and I will say I admire all of you who do these swaps and you send out like multiple ones. I mean, it's a lot of work. I don't have the patience, but at the same time, I can see how it can be relaxing to just kind of do a few and really knock it out of the park. It's kind of like a relaxing thing. So, okay, grab your 6x6 sheet of paper, and of course it's single-sided is perfect for this project. And I want to cut this with you because I want you to see how this is going to fall into place. So you also want to use a pattern that's going to be forgiving, because we're going to probably have to like turn our papers a little bit and stuff like that. So grab your 6x6 paper, and I'm going to cut it at the 3-inch mark. Of course, this is 6x6, so it doesn't matter what side you're doing your paper on. So I'm cutting it right in the middle at 3 inches. All right, so we have 2 sheets here. Grab either of them, and now what I'm going to do is cut one of the sides at 4 inches. Make sure I'm on there. I don't want to stick my head in front of the camera. So there's our 4-inch one, and this is the one we're going to be scoring. So now I want you to take, so just go ahead and put these aside. The one we just cut, we'll just go ahead and put that aside, and grab your other sheet. And this one, we're going to cut this at the 5-inch mark. So I'm going to go over here at 5 inches right here and cut that. All right, so we should have 4 sheets when you're done. I promise this is easy. I usually cut these out, but I wanted you to see how the 6x6 becomes the one library pocket. Sorry, that was really confusing. Okay, so now we have all of our sheets here. So our little 5-inch sheet, that's going to be the backing of our library pocket. So the biggest sheet, just know that, is going to be your 5-inch one. We're just going to go ahead and corner around the top of that, okay, and stick that aside. And then we're going to have your little 4-inch sheet left, and these two. And these two are kind of just basically gluing on. But this one here, we're going to score this one 3 times around at a 1/2 inch. So at the 1/2 inch, just 3 times around. So one short side, one long side, and then a short side again. And that's going to be our deep pocket right there. There's like a few ideas I had with this, and I guess I'll kind of tell you as I go along. But now I'm just going to go ahead and cut our little pocket like we always do, kind of notch off those little squares at the bottom. It is cold outside, you guys. I have not left I didn't leave my house yesterday, and I didn't leave it today. But I don't really like to stay home. I like to kind of be out, but it's insane out there anyway. So fold all your scores. And by the way, you guys, I am actually loving the art glitter glue. I guess I was just so hung up on the Bearly Arch, which I still love, but this is actually a really great glue too. I have no problems with it at all so far. I haven't tried it with vellum because I know there were some, this is the 5-inch paper, by the way, you guys, that we corner rounded, so stick that on there. But And that wasn't the first time I seen the comment with the vellum. So I'll let you guys know when I play with some. So there's that. Okay, and then we have these 2 sheets. So I'm literally just gluing this on. So I'm going to take this, and this is how I'm making the triple pocket. Make sure you don't do what I just did and kind of take the glue a little less so you have more room here. So I'm going to layer that on this right here. And then the last one is this tiny little itty bitty pocket. And this is just going to add a little bit of depth into our pockets and make it fun. But isn't that just, it's not a waste of your 6x6. And what I was going to say is that if you want maybe just a double pocket, and sorry, I locked Bandit downstairs. So if you hear him whining, I'm tired of him going up and down the stairs. So anyway, like this could be a tag if you don't want this, but I really like how it looks this way. And it looks like I cut mine a little short, but that's all right. So I've got 1 and here, 1 pocket, 2 pocket, and 3. Now this is a very shallow pocket, but we're gonna build it up and it's gonna look awesome as soon as we're done with it, I hope. I always guess this part, so, and I'll show you like what I tucked in here after I'm done with this. So, of course this holds 3x4 cards, you know, for like your project life or whatever. It should anyway. And I've got this, I'm just tucking that in there. I've got some frames. Maybe I'll stick that one in here just to show you layered up. But this is such a simple project. My favorite kind. And I'm going to add my foam tape on here. And by the way, guys, so I should have said this at the beginning of my video, but I had added, YouTube asked me if I wanted to add a super thank button a long time ago, and I did. And apparently I think I have been getting super thanks, and I am so sorry if anyone has been sending me a super thank. I didn't know how to check the name. Like, I didn't even know like I was getting it because I wasn't seeing where it was, and I assume people have been sending it, and I didn't even know how to check the name to who was sending it, and now I know. And for anyone I missed, I am so sorry. I literally just figured it out, and I am going to try and look at the alert now. But I wanted to say thank you so much, you guys. I just asked me, and I was like, yeah, okay. I don't know, you know, I don't really go on YouTube that much, so I wasn't familiar with it. But anyway, so I just wanted to apologize to anyone that has sent it and I have not said thank you to you, because I think that's so rude. All right, so just putting the tag in. I was just like, oh my God, goodness, I don't know. I thought it would show you something like popping up, you know, like if someone sent it or something. I don't know what I was thinking. So anyways, I am going to just add this on here just because, you know, something about the holidays and glitter, just, you got to throw it on everything. So I'm just going to dress that up a little bit here. And ta-da, our pocket is done. So let me, and I mean, obviously you can really add to it. So let me show you what's in this one. Oh, in here, just for fun. This is one thing, and of course, obviously I should be changing the paper, adding the roof, but I wanted to do as simple and minimal as I could. So here's one of the gingerbread houses that I tried, but it's not that beautiful, it's just okay. And then let me show you what I added in here, if I don't get glitter or sequins all over my desk. So for this one, this was a bow from Scrap Diva 29 when I was doing a couple of designs for her. Actually, a lot of these dies were from last year, so I just want to show you how I built it up in here. So I've got the candy canes. I put 2 of the hearts in here, and this right here was from actually the gingerbread die that I just did. So I think it was from this house. Yes, it was from this set. And then, you know, one of the clips. So I feel like this pocket right here would be fantastic for clips. Like if you just put layers and layers of them, if you're making clips for someone, you know, like right here, you could put them and stack them. I think it's just a great way for a swap clip. And then here's the little gingerbread house now. I want to show you up close. You see a little bit of like glitter on the side here. That's because I didn't align it right and I wanted a way to hide it. So I just kind of started adding glitter on the outside of it. But look at how much fit in there. This is just a little like, you know, and this is back in stock, by the way, you guys. The paper I had checked. I'm like, it has to be. It's so pretty. So look at all these like things. And I mean, you could even fill it up more that all fit in this little pocket. So anyways, that is the Christmas little pocket, and just wanted to show you how much you could fit in there because these are really fun. That's what I was going to ask you. Do you like dies? Do you want to see me add more dies and things on my project, or do you like them kind of simple? That's something I've been meaning to ask because I want to think outside the box and try and do things that I am uncomfortable with, because, you know, then you can get better at it, or, you know, maybe you guys just want to see something different for the new year. So that is my question for you guys. All right, everyone, thank you so much. And I think I have one more video before the holidays because we'll probably be going away for a few days. But it's kind of a pre-made video. So if I have not said it already, I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday, and I cannot wait for another year with you all to do all these fun projects. All right, everyone.